Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Chall and welcome to Evestrust 2023 Training Day number 1. Doncaster Rovers Legends taking on Liverpool Legends at the Eco Power Stadium on Saturday the 27th of May. You can still get your tickets, they are on sale now, so please do go follow the link in the description down below to get your tickets now. Otherwise, let's get into the first training session of this year's event. Well, Martin, here we are again, Evestrust 2023, Doncaster Rovers versus Liverpool. How excited are we for this year?
We're definitely excited, and there's definitely a buzz about the game. Obviously, when you say the name Liverpool, everyone gets a little bit excited about that. But yeah, from the Rovers side of things, obviously we know what's going on with the football aspect with the club, but we're bringing back the legends now. So we're bringing back the good times, we're bringing back the memories, and we're bringing back some of these big players. So it's a chance for the fans to end the season on a high, I suppose, and something positive. So yeah, I think it's positive.
Absolutely. Obviously, it's all for a fantastic cause. So for those who might not know Evestrust, what is Evestrust?
We're a local-based cancer charity, obviously fully registered. If you imagine from a national side, you've got Make-A-Wish. We're like the Make-A-Wish charity, but for local Doncaster people. So we basically answer dreams, we grant wishes, we do anything we can to kind of help a cancer patient and the family going through what they're going through at that period of time, and also it helps the mental health side of things as well. So it's not just the going out and having a holiday and stuff, it's everything like that. So anything we can do to make a family smile, that's what we do.
Obviously, the 2022 Evestrust game against Sheffield Wednesday Legends was a major success. How has that impacted the noticeability and the kind of spread around of the word of Evestrust, and how much that affected you guys in a positive way?
I mean, it was incredible last year. We had an attendance over 3,100. We raised over £120,000. So basically, that gave us the tools to be able to help more and more people that are coming to us and more families. Of course, with the awareness, if you've got 3,000 people coming and you've got other people that are seeing the social media, they find out what Evestrust is. If they don't know us, like, what is this charity, what do they do, and they find out a little bit about us, and then we might be able to help their families.
Absolutely. And finally, obviously, the training's begun this week. How excited are we to get the fundraisers in training and get the fundraisers involved into this year's match?
I think they're very excited. Obviously, I've got a lot of organising stuff in the background, so I'm excited, but still kind of anxious and stressing over that. But the players just want to get going. So tonight, they've managed to get going. They're meeting each other, they're training together. They're having a game, as you can see in the background, and their excitement starts now.
Absolutely. Martin, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Chall and welcome to another video from Evestrust 2023 Doncaster Rovers Legends versus Liverpool Legends. It is week 2 of the fundraiser training, and already, as you can see behind me, the lads are getting hard at work. Now, if you do want to buy your tickets for the event, the link will be in the description down below as always, and for now, let's get into week of training number 2. Dan, aka Team Dapper. Of course, we're back for another year. How's it been going? Second week so far?
It's good, mate. It's nice. I think there's better fundraisers this year, to be fair. I think the quality's increased. I'm a backup, so that's probably helped increase the quality as well. But no, it's a decent set of lads. There's some who have been here for a number of years, there's some newbies as well, so it's great to get some new faces in and get them integrated into the team, and it's all about camaraderie coming into it, isn't it?
Absolutely. Obviously, like I said to Martin the previous week, Liverpool Legends. I mean, what an honour it must be, even as a backup, to be involved in a game like this.
Yeah, I mean, they've not announced anybody yet. We've got some good players who have signed up: Stocky, Greeny, Cops, Tommy Spur as well. Four great players back in our kind of good era. But I'm looking forward to seeing who Liverpool pull out. Obviously, the likes of Gerrard, Fowler, Owen. They may be beyond reach, but anybody who's played for Liverpool is a legend. It's going to be good.
Absolutely. Evestrust is such a massive charity locally here in Doncaster in South Yorkshire. I mean, how important is it to raise money for a charity like Evestrust?
Yeah, it's massive. I mean, even as a backup, I've now got over £500. I've got about another 500 to go on, so even when I'm not fundraising, I'm fundraising, because it's just it's a great charity that's close to my heart. I think everybody's touched with cancer at some point in their life, be it a member of the family or themselves. I've personally been touched by it, and Evestrust went around at the time, and I think that have made the whole process, the grieving process and everything around it, so much easier. So it's amazing to see the work that the guys do. I mean, the number of times I've seen posts come up about dreams that they've granted, and bits, mate, absolute bits, because I've been through it, and you know how much it takes out of a family unit. Even it's horrible, and the work that Martin and Clinton put in is massive. So to contribute a small contribution is massive to making somebody's life a little bit easier through a tough time.
Yeah, absolutely. I can see how much it means to you, mate. And like I said, hopefully good luck in the match, and let's raise some money for charity.
Yeah, it'd be nice if I get on, mate. Cheers.
So we're here with Matt, who's going to be manager of Liverpool Legends. Matt, obviously great to be back for another year at Evestrust. First of all, how important is it to raise money for such a brilliant charity?
Yeah, obviously a local charity, local to all of us in Doncaster. It's always important to raise funds for such a great charity that deals with real tragic circumstances in a lot of cases for Doncaster families. So for me to be able to put some time and effort in to raise funds for charity close to my heart, it means a lot.
Absolutely. Obviously we did it last year. I did the coverage for it. You were part of the managerial and coaching staff last year. Obviously it was a great event last year. How great was it to be in that atmosphere, even with Sheffield Wednesday?
Yeah, it was great. The Wednesday fans made a lot of noise, made it a real fun time to be involved. Obviously I've been aware with worked with Leeds United, Sheffield Wednesdays, are now looking forward to taking on the Liverpool Legends, and a few great names have been announced recently, so yeah, very excited.
Absolutely. Obviously Evestrust does such great work to raise awareness for cancer, make dreams come true, and try and make miracles happen in their own way. Obviously, many people have dealt with cancer directly in their lifetime, some people haven't, but they're still here raising money for such a great cause and such a great awareness. How important is it to keep raising that awareness of cancer?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Martin and Clinton do a fantastic job, and they should take every credit that comes their way, because what they've done is quite unique. And to be honest, I think that the work that they do, raising the awareness, is great. But we need people out there to keep supporting, keep buying into, and keep helping where possible.
Absolutely. Matt, we've got a playing game behind us, so I'm going to let you get on, manager.
Yeah, no problem. Cheers, buddy. Thank you. See you later.
Thank you. So we're here with John Drury, who's part of the Doncaster Rovers Fundraisers and part of the Doncaster Rovers Legends squad. John, it's good to see you. Obviously you run Sands United South Yorkshire, so for those of you who don't know what Sands United is, what is Sands United?
Sands United is a football team set up for men that have gone through baby loss, whether indirectly or directly like myself. There's teams all the way up and down the country. We was originally Sands United Doncaster for 3 years. We've just finished coming up to the end of our first season as Sands United South Yorkshire.
Obviously the charity is amazing and what you guys do is incredible, and obviously to be a part of this event is amazing. How good does it feel being able to step onto the Eco Power Stadium pitch in just a couple of weeks' time and play against Liverpool Legends and play with the likes of Doncaster Rovers Legends?
Well, it's massive. Obviously, growing up as a child, my first memory is Michael Owen, and I was a Liverpool fan for a long, long time, until it was the age where all my friends are Doncaster fans and I wanted to go to watch games. So growing up watching the likes of Stock, Greeny, Spur, all these guys that are getting mentioned, it's like all the guys I grew up watching, and then obviously now seeing like your likes of Collymore, they was the videos I watched as a kid. So to be able to do that in the colours of Doncaster now, after doing it with Sands, is a dream come true.
Absolutely. Obviously Evestrust is a fantastic charity to be raising money for this event this year. How important is it to raise awareness of cancer?
Oh, definitely. Fortunately for myself, I've not had to deal with it directly. But it's 1 in 2, which is massive. And whilst we all know about it, we don't all know about what's out there for those that are suffering. And more so than the money raised is the awareness. Like a lot of people who have sponsored me have only sponsored me once they've found out what Evestrust do. And I've noticed since I started sharing more posts about what they do, I've been getting more sponsors in. Whereas before I was struggling to get them in because they didn't quite know what they did. So whilst we all know how horrible cancer is, knowing what the charity does on their own and in their own right is vitally important.
Absolutely. John, we'll let you get back onto training. Thank you very, very much.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
So we're here with Steve, who's playing for the Liverpool Legends. Steve, obviously you were here last year with Sheffield Wednesday Legends. How good did it feel stepping on that Eco Power Stadium pitch?
Yeah, it's a fantastic feeling, and it's always a really good occasion when you come out and you're representing the charity. So just being able to sort of do your bit is phenomenal. But to have the opportunity to play against players like that we played with and against last year, and getting a chance to come back and do it again is absolutely phenomenal. It's a real honour and really looking forward to it.
Absolutely, of course, 2023, the year versus Liverpool Legends. Very nice announcements already. Stan Collymore, Stuart Downing, plenty more to come. Again, must be a terrific feeling.
Yeah, it's a bit surreal as one of the lads who's probably a little bit older than the others, being able to remember Stan Collymore and Stuart Downing playing. Downing's obviously a little bit younger. Collymore, that iconic moment where he's sort of won in off the through ball from John Barnes against Newcastle was absolutely unreal. And to think I'm going to share a changing room with him is absolutely mental.
Absolutely. Obviously, all for raising money for a fantastic charity, Evestrust here in Doncaster. All about raising awareness about cancer. How important is it that awareness must be completely and utterly just pushed to the absolute maximum?
Well, for the charity itself, it's absolutely essential. And it's one, at the end of the day, whilst we're lucky enough to be involved in occasions like this, to build up the training that we're taking part in at the moment, at the core of it is a phenomenal cause that is helping people in this area, this community, where I've worked and sort of supported families and communities for a number of years. It's just phenomenal to be able to be a part of that. And I can't speak highly enough of the people that organise it, Martin, Clint, everybody else behind the scenes that sort of help out the charity. But it's really important that we try and get as much sort of awareness of the event itself, the occasion, having people buying the tickets, coming down and supporting on the day is absolutely critical, and it makes it a fantastic occasion for everybody. Absolutely, and finally on the day itself, it's just going to be a tremendous support from both Liverpool and Doncaster Rovers. Yeah, absolutely crazy to think, as I said, I work in a school, and there are people coming up to me, students are sort of saying that they're looking forward to it, they can't wait. You're playing Liverpool Legends, aren't you? Yeah. So that's absolutely a really good feeling, and I'm really looking forward to stepping out there and seeing people cheering on. Absolutely. Steve, you've had some great shots, you've had some sitters. Have a rest, and we'll see you next week. Thanks a lot. Cheers. See you. So we're here with Sean Lockwood, of course, working for Doncaster Rovers. Sean, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Yourself?
Good. First of all, you're playing for Liverpool Legends. How must it feel?
Conflicted, but I mean, I've been a Liverpool fan all my life and I've worked for Donny for 15 years, so yeah, conflicted is the case. The children are going to be in Doncaster Rovers shirts and I'm going to wear a Liverpool one, so it'll be always fun.
Absolutely. Obviously this event at the Evestrust Stadium, it worked every single year now. How good is it raising money for such a good cause and such a wonderful day?
No, it's brilliant. I mean, my dad died of cancer a few years back, and so since then I've always wanted to try to raise money. Helped Martin with the first game that he set up 10 years ago now, and it was kind of when I was in a different working capacity, and then to actually have a chance to play in the game this time round and get Liverpool versus Doncaster, two clubs obviously that are kind of split down the middle for us. It's brilliant. Loads of money going to be raised. Doing a really good job for cancer patients and their families, and yeah, it's a brilliant cause, and again, credit to Martin and everything he does with it.
Absolutely, and obviously it's going to be great seeing some of the people come back from the Rovers side of things, and of course Liverpool Legends coming into the Evestrust Stadium, and the amount of people that's going to be there on the day. I mean, how great will the atmosphere be walking out on that pitch?
No, it'd be great. I mean, we're 10 days out, ticket sales are 2,600 at the moment. So we'll end up in two stands. So it's going to be, we've had some locales this season for Donny based on obviously how we've been on the pitch, but it's going to be up there with the equivalent of one of those games we played towards the end of the season, really, which is amazing. Great for all the likes of me, who this is kind of a little bit of a dream for, and hopefully we don't make ourselves too embarrassing on the day.
Absolutely, and finally then from a Doncaster Rovers point of view, obviously an exciting season coming up with Grant McCann coming back and the what he's been promising in the interviews recently. I mean, how amazing is it to see the fan base galvanised after what felt like, from a fan's point of view, 2 or 3 years of up and down?
Yeah, it's been difficult. We obviously had COVID, which was a difficult season, and then Dan and Moore leaving us, and then obviously it didn't quite work out for Richie or Gary or Danny this time round, and it's always sad when people lose their job, but I think Grant has come in, and I think that's come in with a huge momentum shift. It's done, it's great, and he is, I've spoken to him a few times, and he's absolutely buzzing. He knows what he wants to achieve. I think he said it publicly, he's not hiding, he wants to crack on, he wants to go out of this division, and yeah, really good, and great to see the fans all kind of coming together, because it feels like that's been distant for a few years now, so yeah, it's great that that's starting to build momentum, and hopefully we can grow on that. Again, with off the field stuff as well, we've got stuff happening with catering. I keep talking about catering. We've just won Family Excellence Gold. One of 12 clubs have done that 5 on the trot. Things are in a good place, so hopefully we can build on that.
Absolutely. Sean, it's been a pleasure talking to you, and good luck in the match as well.
No problem, cheers. Thank you.
So we're here with Lee. Of course, his channel is Around the Grounds, so please do and subscribe to Around the Grounds. Obviously, how good is it playing for Liverpool Legends this year?
Yeah, it's just this charity, to be fair. Don't matter who I play for, it's just helping this charity. Every year I'm not going to do it because I'm tired and I'm not very fit, but it's just a charity, and the game's just extra. Just earning that money, raising that money, it means a lot to me.
Absolutely. Obviously the crowd's going to be buzzing next week. How good will it feel to step on that Evestrust Stadium pitch?
Yeah, it was like, when I got told about this Legends game, I didn't believe what the hype for them. It's just like a match day.
Yeah.
Like you're a professional for the day. It's just unbelievable.
Absolutely, and of course, how important is it to raise money for such an important charity in this local area?
I think everyone's affected by cancer in their lives, whether you've lost loved ones or even affected yourself. I've lost people that's close to me for cancer, so just raising that money, it just means a lot to me.
Absolutely, and finally, obviously, Sheffield Wednesday on a personal level. Obviously, Sheffield Wednesday, don't want to talk about their playoffs, but whatever division you're in, what do you think you're expecting next season?
League One, you've got to be getting promoted. I mean, another year in League One's absolutely it's shocking, to be fair, but Wednesdays we never do out easy. Yeah, I've been grown up just a lot of it, and not many good times being a Wednesday fan. So you've got to be getting promoted. I mean, the uphill task tomorrow is we've just got to go through it, haven't we?
Yeah. More there next season or not?
now, if you don't get the result tomorrow now.
Yeah.
I love the guy. He's done. I mean, 96 points. Any other season you win it league.
Yeah.
But I just don't think Chancellor will accept failure.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. You know what football's like. It's a dog-eat-dog world.
Yeah.
The turnover of managers are just ridiculous. So, unfortunately, we've got to get. It's a results business, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but enjoy it, man.
Yeah,
and,
appreciate that.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
So that is the end of our day here, and it's the end of our 4 weeks building up to this massive Evestrust charity match between Doncaster Rovers and Liverpool. The fundraisers have been hard at work, getting their fitness levels ready week on week, and getting involved in the drills and exercise and the training sessions, all building up to the big day at the Eco Power Stadium on Saturday the 27th of May. If you do want to get your tickets for the match, it is not too late. Go into the description down below and get your tickets. Let's raise as much money for Evestrust as possible, and together with Evestrust, with all of you supporting us, you'll never walk alone.